Welcome back, folks. We are live from St. Louis Park Community Center, home to 2 rinks indoors, 1 outdoor, and a beautiful water park if you're ever here in the summertime. Today's matchup features Osseo Maple Grove against St. Louis Park. District matchup, the 3rd matchup of the year. We have played them somewhat recently. And my phone just jumped on me, so hold on.
Christmas holiday.
Over the Christmas holiday. Osseo Maple Grove comes into the game 29-10-4, but it's really 30-10-4 because we've got a Wisconsin victory on there that doesn't count on Youth Hockey Hub. We are up to 178 against 89 in goals for, goals against. Most recent game against St. Louis Park was on 12/30 in the Edina tournament, which resulted in a 5-0 victory. But that game was not that lopsided. Number 34, number 12, and I think there's one other, gave us some problems all night. I remember getting good goaltending. Earlier in the year, we just skated by them 2-0. Early game in the season, all the way back on November 16th. So we'll see. St. Louis Park comes into the matchup with not a great record, but they've looked good against us.
Right.
8-9-6. Most recently won against Sauk Rapids, but lost against Park Cottage Grove, beat Wilmer, tied Rochester, lost to Mountain West Tonka, beat Chisago, lost to Anoka, lost to us, been pretty up and down. Getting outscored this year 90-130, but we're on their home surface, and the boys did not have school today, which is always the big outlier, if you want to call it that. Mr. Renner Anderson back. I guess they didn't pay enough attention to warm up to see who's playing.
So I just got a text, Notre Dame taking our ice at Mariucci last night. They're down 5-1 to the Gophers right now.
Whoa!
So maybe they should have skated at Ritter and let us have our ice.
I was wondering how that worked because when I finally walked over there after the game, I think it was the cheerleaders.
That's what John said. Yeah. They looked through the tunnel and saw the cheerleaders over there. So
Soren and I secretly walked over there. I know Leaf ended up running into Danny Nelson before the game.
Yep.
Danny gave him a puck and said to say hi. Danny Nelson, Maple Grove player. Him and his brother Henry play for Notre Dame. Danny just back from the World Juniors up in Canada. 2-time gold medalist. That's pretty awesome to just.
And there's a Janicki on that team too, right? In Notre Dame. So we have 3 Maple Grove kids on that team and a couple coming next year, right?
I believe. I believe so.
From now. So.
All right, well, we are set and ready. I'm going to say watch out for 34. He's got some new skates on, it looks like to me. See if his feet are feeling good. He can really move.
Bergman, Schneider, Henry, Bear, and Kampa. And St. Louis Park takes the opening face-off, and they go D-to-D in their own zone. Off of Schneider's skates, Schneider kicks it ahead. Henry picks it up in the zone. Henry at the dot. Fires, hits in the net. Right away, Dylan Henry buries one top shelf.
Do you think he put that in? Let's look at the rebound. I mean, it was a goal either way because Schneider eventually got it.
No, it goes in and hits the back bar.
So this is just, he picked that off.
Schneider picked it off.
Schneider did, so Schneider to Henry, and he ripped it.
Yeah, and it goes in just at that, it hit the top bar back there. So 13 seconds into the game, and we're up 1-0. St. Louis Park, D-to-D again in their own zone. Schneider on him, he couldn't take it away this time. And they'll fire it in deep past Kampa. Bear will pick it up near side. Gets all the way to the half wall up to Bergman. Bergman gets it out of the zone, and Henry will chase.
Oh, toe pick.
It's going to be an ice.
So Ryan, not pertaining to this team, but district news. Somebody was telling me that Armstrong Cooper's goalie's out for the year. Have you heard that?
No.
I asked twice. I'm like, they're Bantam A goalie, and they said yes. So, well, that'll be interesting. Maybe that explains the recent Orono victory. Because they have been letting up more goals, I've noticed.
Interesting. So St. Louis Park gets his face-off. He'll fire it high and wide. Kampa will chase. Schneider as well. Defenseman's able to keep it in towards Kampa. Kampa can't get it past him. And now he battles. Henry chips it out of the zone. Bouncing puck away at center. Bergman to pressure the defenseman. He'll walk behind his own net. Bergman meets him at the edge of the net and turns him back and almost takes that away. They get it out to the wing. And now Bergman turns him up the wall. And it gets off the wall and out in the middle. Schneider takes that away. Schneider pulls around 1, chips it down deep in the corner. Ison's on to forecheck. Ison after it. This is St. Louis Park now in their own zone. All 3 forwards have changed, plus 1D. Bear's still on. being the near side D, he hasn't had a chance to get off. Ison now on his backhand. Fires it in. Bear winds and fires it just wide. Ison will pick it up off the back wall and slide it behind the net towards Wydra. Too far for Chung, and now it gets pushed behind for St. Louis Park. Good job of Ison to try and take that away. Ison has it in the skates of a St. Louis Park defender, gets it out towards Seppelt. Seppelt shoots low and hard, and the goaltender makes the save, and rebound goes up off the glass behind the net. Wydra down to Ison. Ison too far for Chung. He'll ring around here to Seppelt. Seppelt to hold the zone on his backhand. He does. Avoids a check, and St. Louis Park has it in the corner. Push it out towards Chung. Now out to the point for Seppelt. Seppelt shoots. Rebound comes right to Ison. He shoots. Rebound again, still loose, and it comes out to St. Louis Park. And they'll fire it off the boards and just ice it to get it out of the zone.
That was an emphatic zone exit. Good thing it was 6 inches lower. Otherwise, I would have caught the coach right in the knee.
Yep,
good start for Maple Grove. Up 4-0 in shots right away. 1-0 on the board.
Yeah, that shot got through, and then 2 rebound attempts. And
it has to be our fastest opening goal of the year. I don't remember one faster.
Yeah. I think you're right. Puck lays, goes out to the point for Seppelt. Seppelt gives it in the middle to Schutz. He backhands one on the net, and it'll come to Kaminsky. Kaminsky now half wall comes out here to Faust. Faust gets a shot through to Schutz. Got knocked down, and here comes St. Louis Park.
Watch out, here's the guy.
He's got speed, and here he comes past Seppelt and Faust. Good job of Anderson to make that save, and it comes out now to Seppelt. Seppelt up the wall. Kaminsky has it just inside the blue. He doesn't get it out of the zone, and they're back in. Good body contact by Seppelt. Gets it back out to Kaminsky off a soured skate. Now Faust will pick it up at the red line. Faust has it, and he dumps it in deep. Kaminsky on it first. Kaminsky will drive behind the net. And look, he's all alone as everybody's making a change. Gets it out in the middle. Faust shoots. Rebounds loose in the corner. Nice pass there by Kaminsky.
Nearly his 4th assist in 2 games.
Yeah, this is Kaminsky now. He battles there at the wall. Yeah, we had a hat trick and a playmaker yesterday. Schutz with a hat trick, Kaminsky with a playmaker. That's 3 assists and 3 goals if you're not a hockey fan, and now it comes to St. Louis Park. Just inside their zone, they fire it up to the blue line, they get it out. This is why Varian got it into a St. Louis Park defender, and he'll push it up the middle, and now it's a battle just inside the blue line. St. Louis Park fires it into Campa's shin pads. Campa looks to take the body, then gets the puck. Fires it into a body. He'll ring it around near side for Varian. Too far for him, and it comes up to Bergman. Bergman tries to take it away. He does for a second. Gets it up to Varian. Varian in the middle right to a St. Louis Park skate. St. Louis Park in their own zone. They chip it to Henry. Henry battles. Now Bergman swings in to grab the puck inside the zone. Back to St. Louis Park. Here they come. Bergman tried to push it to Henry and just couldn't get enough of it. Varian holds it out of the zone. That should be offsides. They waved it off, and now St. Louis Park has it. Bergman turns him back to the near wall. Henry tries to hold the zone, can't. Comes out to Schneider. Schneider back to Varian. Varian looks up to Henry. Henry will chip that in, but it won't get it deep. He'll go for a change. St. Louis Park has it. They look to make a pass out of the zone, and they fire it up to the wing, out of the center. Good steal there by Ison, and Ison has it across the red line. He's going to be a 2-on-4, sorry, and it comes to Varian. Varian at the red line. He'll just chip it in off a skate, not deep. St. Louis Park chips it off the wall. They push it up to Varian at neutral. Varian looks, fires it up to Chung. Chung couldn't handle, and now it's St. Louis Park just outside their blue line. And now it's in the zone. Chung will chase.
We're missing somebody tonight because we only have 5D.
Well, I think they were all there. I wonder if somebody's moved up because I saw Seppelt's here, Faust is here, Varian's here. Oh, Martin might not be here. I have not seen Martin yet.
I have not either.
So we maybe are missing Ellis Martin. I don't know. I didn't hear about an illness or anything, but hopefully he's okay. And just taking a Friday night off with 5 games this weekend. That's understandable. And it comes back to Bear at the blue line. He has to hold. He can't, and here comes St. Louis Park. They're out of the zone. 3-on-1 against Faust, but couldn't handle a pass, and it gets out of the zone. Now they'll chip it in off the referee, and Wider gets it back out, back in offsides, and we'll have a face-off at neutral.
Don't mind what Wider did there. He rubbed 34 out a little bit. Might have been a hair late, but let him feel you a little bit. I mean, He is for sure their most dominant offensive weapon. Wider's got that big body, and I love it. Love it when he's able to use it.
Ison will take a draw. He's got Wider and Chung with him. Face-off lays for Faust. He pushed it up the wall, but he can't get it out. This is Ison. Ison battles at the half wall. St. Louis Park comes away with it. Wider gets a stick on it, and they'll push it in deep. Faust to battle. Now Ison. Eisen has it at the blue line, and it's out. And Chung will pressure with Wider. Comes to Chung. Chung has it across the line. Gets a shot. Rebound goes in the corner. Nice save by the goalie. Wider gets bumped. No puck anywhere nearby, and now it's Wider again. Wider down low, tried to get it down to Sowards. Bouncing puck comes out of the zone. Faust will pick it up at neutral. He'll turn it back in. Faust drives wide. He's got Sowards with him. He gets taken off the puck. Sowards next to it. Sowards blows a tire behind the net, and we'll have a interference call on St. Louis Park there.
It couldn't have been with Sowards going down, right?
No, it was.
Oh, I was going to say, the goal line clearly tripped him.
Wider was pressuring the puck, and he kind of took the body. The puck squeaked loose, and he still held on to him. So at 9:31 to go in the period, 1-0 lead for Osseo Maple Grove, and we'll go on the power play.
I would like to see some crisp passing, maybe 2-3 passes, a little backdoor tap in here.
Sowards, Wydra, Schutz, Kaminsky, and Kampa.
Sowards kind of bulldozed his way on that first draw. Haven't seen him doing that much this year. See if he does it again.
We're waiting on the 2-minute penalty to go up on the board here. And the referee just threw somebody out.
It's the guy. It's the guy.
Oh, yeah?
I told you, he's been a problem every single time I've ever come to a game.
There's a St. Louis Park that has to leave the building. They're not going to start the game until he leaves.
Made it 5 minutes and 29 seconds into the game. He has either tried to fight one of our parents or argue with the ref every single game I've ever been to against St. Louis Park. He's not stopping until he gets his final word as he walks through that door.
That didn't take long. At 9:31 to go in the first, and we already lost a fan. So face-off lays. St. Louis Park picks it up and drives it behind the net. They'll ring it around near side. Campbell will back up to play D. Got a pass through the far side, and Sowards has to hustle. He lost the puck in the slot, picks it back up, and gets a shot through. Anderson makes that save. This is Kaminsky now in his own zone. Kaminsky will wheel. Top of the circle, now blue line. Kaminsky across the red, now in the zone on sides. Gets chipped there, but he has the puck. Drives it back behind the net. Holds onto it, but then lost it. He gets it out to Sowards, though. Sowards has it top of the circle. Near side to Schutz. Schutz had to corral it and then get a shot off. Comes towards Wider. Wider can't handle, and they'll ice it. And we'll have a face-off inside the offensive
That's kind of what I was hoping for right there. Isolate and get somebody on the back door. They were pretty close to connecting.
Yep. Schutz just had to stop it a little wide and pull it into himself before he could shoot.
I didn't hear what that guy had to say. Clearly didn't like the penalty. But
I'm assuming that's what it was, yeah. Face-off lays, now comes to Kampa. Kampa walks the blue line, goes down to Kaminsky, far side, up to Sowards. Sowards walks down low, shot wide, and now it'll be Kampa to hold. Schutz first to it, though. He gets it over to Sowards. Sowards now back to Schutz in the middle. Schutz has it in his feet, can't quite find it, and it gets out of the zone. Sowards will pick it up at neutral and wheel into his own zone. Cross the blue line now. Sowards in the zone. He drags around one, but lost the puck. It comes back out to Kampa at neutral. Kampa fires it near side over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky's in the zone on side, just steps inside the blue line. Tried to leave it for Schutz, too far for him. And the wing will pick it up and try to get it out, but he can't. This is Kaminsky over to Sowards. Sowards walks the blue line. Sowards chips it to nobody over here. It's open ice, and St. Louis Park's going to win the race and chip it up to Kampa. No ice. Kampa has to retreat in his own zone. 30 seconds to go in the power play. And Kampa tried to get it up to Sowards, but couldn't. Now it gets out to the point. Short-handed for St. Louis Park, D to D. He walks, shoots, tipped out front. Anderson makes that save, and he was able to hold on. 16 seconds to go in the power play, and we'll change everybody.
All started with a turnover behind the net from Kampa. He just either needed to lay that one back behind the net or make that pass a little quicker. 34 has the speed we've been talking about. He converges quickly. You got to be recognizing who's on you.
Seppelt's on with Varian for D, and Chung and Eisen gets pushed off the boards right inside the blue line. Schneider couldn't handle, and they'll push it back to Seppelt. Seppelt couldn't get it out of the zone. St. Louis Park picks it up. St. Louis Park walks towards the net. Anderson makes a nice pass up to Chung. Backhand pass out here. Gets out to Schneider. Too far for him, and Eisen will chase. 5-on-5 at full strength for St. Louis Park.
Ryan, are you aware if you're coming out of the box and both your feet aren't on the ice and you touch the puck, it's actually delay a game?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
And
did
you
not
go
know
right
that.
back to the box. It's the quickest way to get 2 penalties in a row.
This is Varian now at the blue line. He waits. He fires it in offsides, and we'll have another face-off all the way down because it was intentional according to the referee. And 7:09
so
to go.
if you play it without both your feet on the ice, it's an automatic delay of game.
I would think since your penalty time has already expired,
Yeah,
you're free to do whatever you want.
It's a weird
You
rule.
could play it from the box if you wanted to.
You cannot. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I thought about it because it came right to him, but he did get both feet on the. Well, this
Now
ref
the
is
coaches
not.
are.
Ref is not taking anything from anybody today.
So he asked, coach asked for the ref to come over and talk, and he waved his hand no, and the shot got through to Anderson. This is Chung now. Chung at the blue line, gets it out of the zone, up to Schneider. Schneider's got one to beat. Tried to walk to the middle, couldn't get it around, and now Eisen will chase. Eisen battles there. 3 St. Louis Park players on the puck. They push it ahead towards the blue line. Seppelt's able to hold, and now back in the corner. Eisen lost his stick, so he has to recollect that, and now it's back behind the net for St. Louis Park, and they'll fire it up and over everybody. No icing, and Seppelt will pick it up. Seppelt fires it up to Chung. Chung can't get it past the defender, and now it's a good stick by Seppelt. Back to Chung. Chung out towards Eisen. Eisen will go far side to Schneider. Bounced over his stick. He'll pick it up off the wall and drive it in the zone. Schneider all alone now. He's a 1-on-5 with changer. We're making a line change. Now Bergman comes to help. He holds the boards, and they'll fire it near side. Bear to pinch. Bear gets to it with his backhand. Fires it back in. Slings it around. Tried to get it to Bergman. Too close to the red line, and not enough in the corner. And now it's St. Louis Park. Drives wide. Bears back. Shot got off Anderson on the side of the net. He tries to cover. Can't find the handle, and Henry picks it up. Henry flippers one through the rafters.
Wow.
Didn't hit anything, and now bounces. That was interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Gets out to Henry. Henry in the middle. Henry goes down. No penalty, and now St. Louis Park will pick it up. Off of Wydra. Wydra gets it in the zone deep, takes a hit, and now Henry will chase. Henry meets the defender at the post and tried to take it away. Had it for a second. Bergman's there to help. Still got past and up to the wing. Bear goes to pinch. He holds the zone for a second. St. Louis Park picks it back up and fires it in the middle to Wydra. He drops it right back in the zone. No offsides. This will be St. Louis Park in their own zone. Pick it up, go to the wing. Schutz tried to take it. Now Kaminsky has it at the half wall. He gets knocked off the puck. Picks it back up, gets hit again. Now it's out to Bear. Bear winds and fires a rolling puck into the blocker, the goaltender. Rebounds Kaminsky behind the net. Kaminsky has it. Kaminsky walks it up. Tried to move it to Campa, who was streaking in the zone, and just a little too far in front of him. Wydra has it now. Wydra chips one in on net. Bouncing puck. Goaltender makes the save. And this will be out of the zone by St. Louis Park, up to Campa. Campa has Wydra near side, gives it to him. Wydra walks across the blue line, fires a quick shot, high and wide. It comes out to Campa at the blue. He holds his own, chips it in a little bit, but the defender flippers that out. This is Sowards. Sowards kicks it to himself, still has it, chips it up to Schutz. Schutz in the middle, tried to go to Kaminsky. Not far enough for him this time. This is Sowards now. Sowards near side. This is Varian, sorry. Varian pushed it ahead, but not deep. Kaminsky will pick it up in his own zone and wheel top of the circles. Kaminsky at the red. In the zone onsides with one to beat. Drives wide, drives to the net, gets a shot, but it couldn't get enough of it. Pushed it out to Eisen. Eisen had it on his backhand and couldn't pull it to his forehand. And now St. Louis Park has a little time. They'll lock it out of the zone. They'll push it ahead. Wing has it here near side. He'll try to shoot. He couldn't quite connect on a shot. And it goes back out to the point for St. Louis Park. Shot gets to Anderson. First save's made, second save's made. And it comes out to Eisen. Eisen looks for the puck. He gets bumped at the half wall. St. Louis Park takes that away. And they'll fire it in deep. Varian again. Varian to it. Can't find it. Now Wider, now Varian. Varian up to Kaminsky. He couldn't handle the pass, and now it's out to the point, but now to Kaminsky again. Kaminsky at the end of a long shift, slides it over to Wydra, far side. Wydra will drive in the zone. He's got Eisen in the middle. Wydra drives it in the corner, gets taken off the puck. Good body. St. Louis Park, no big hits, but they take the body well, and they rub guys out, and they separate the puck from the puck carrier.
I was just going to say, if I were the coach, which I'm not, I would be stressing body contact.
Yep.
I mean, we're giving them so much space in the neutral zone.
So Faust fires it past Chung. Chung attacks, and they'll fire it up and over everybody and out of the zone. They also have another strategy I've noticed right away is they're
like
flipping the puck
yeah.
out high, trying to get it out of the zone as often as they can.
Yeah, it alleviates us in our ability to pinch and hold them in. But like, you know, I know I keep talking about 34, but like he's certainly one. Like, get a body on him.
Yeah.
He's not that big. He's really fast, really shifty. Probably not that easy to put a body on him. But when you have a chance, do it.
So with 2:57 to go and a goal early in the first, we lead by 1, and Henry kicks the face-off to a St. Louis Park defender. He fires it up to the wing. Seppel to hold. Seppel shoots it into the goaltender. Rebound comes to St. Louis Park. Henry almost got there in time. Now he does get there, and he tries to push it deeper. He's got Schneider and Bergman there with him. Schneider pushed it down towards Henry. Henry tried to pull it down. It comes out to Faust. Faust will fake a shot, try to push it deeper, and he almost got it stolen, but he's able to hold the zone. Down to Henry. Henry down low to Bergman. Bergman walks behind. 4 St. Louis Park guys right out in front. Bergman slides it out between our defensemen, and neither could reach it in time. Near side now to Henry. Henry tried to give it to Bergman, and he couldn't connect on that pass. No ice here, and Faust will pick it up in his own zone. Come out to Bergman at the blue line. Bergman chips it ahead, but St. Louis Park first to it. That would have been an ice, but it hit Bergman in the skate, and it comes out to Faust. Faust chips it ahead towards Bergman, got out of the zone. This is a slow roller, and it won't make it for icing. Forwards making a change. Schneider stays to pressure. Swing. Schneider hit the puck, but couldn't take it away. Now Sowards has it in the zone. Sowards has a chance. Sowards in the slot, has Schneider out front. Walks, leaves a backhander there. That was Chung on a rebound, and Chung couldn't get it in the back of the net. Chung will battle behind. Chung still battles, take a second hit. Now that was Sowards out to Kampa. Kampa fires a backhander towards the goal. Couldn't get it in, anybody there for a rebound, and it'll come out to Schutz. Schutz at neutral. Schutz to Bear. Bear at the blue line. He tried to chip it in deep. Takes a hit at just inside the blue. 5 players battle here just inside the blue line. 6 players now, and it comes out to St. Louis Park. Kampa's on a one-on-one. Schutz back checks. Shot goes off of Kampa's shin pads and into Anderson. He made the save. Kampa picks it up behind, and he'll leave it far side for Schutz. Schutz chips it ahead. 1 minute to go in the first period. Sowards knocked that down with a glove and walks into the zone. Sowards drives it wide. Shot goes up and over. Rebound will come out to Kampa. Kampa can't hold, and now we got another rush coming the other way. Good job of Schutz to back check, and now Bear will have it. Bear chips it off the board. St. Louis Park picks it up there. Schutz takes the body, pushes it ahead. Still at neutral, and Bear will step up and take the body right inside the blue line.
Perfect.
And now it's Kaminsky. Kaminsky drives across the blue. Has it in the neutral zone, now across the offensive blue line, has it in the corner and looks. Sidesteps the check, and St. Louis Park swings in to grab the puck. St. Louis Park pushes it ahead, now to the middle. Ison reaches for it, can't collect. Barrel try to keep it out of the zone, he can't, and it's back in, and now Ison picks it up at the blue. Nice move by Ison to get it out of the zone. He's got Kaminsky near side, he walks to the middle. Tries to pull the trigger, can't, fires now, and it'll go off the netting up above, and with 6.9 seconds to go in the period, we'll have another face-off inside the offensive zone.
I just feel like you get the second one here, they crumble, they tie it up, it's going to be tight the rest of the way.
Yep. I
so
agree.
far, shots are 13-8.
Most of St. Louis Park shots are from out high, a couple from in tight, but
we're losing on the dot though. 6-4 in favor.
Now 6 to 4. Sorry, my math skills are terrible. And there's the end of the period. So 1-0 after 1.
Let's see that first goal. Really didn't look like much until Schneider got in on that forecheck, chipped it forward. Henry made no mistake, took a couple strides, and at first I thought that hit crossbar, but it must have hit back bar.
Yeah, I think it hit in the back bar. And
well, it's worth shouting out the birthday boy, Mike Seppel. I don't see his jersey anymore in the rafters, but he did go to Benilde. This rink is home to both Benilde and St. Louis Park for their high school programs, both boys and girls.
Girls, I think, play at, they're a Hopkins hybrid, and they play at Hopkins, I believe.
Oh, really? I wasn't sure because they had the banners. Oh, that was the inaugural season.
Yeah, their first year.
I think you are right. They play at Minnetonka 1.
Yep, I think so too. They're what are the two mascots? They combined them somehow. They're
The
like
skipper and the...
No, it's Hopkins, not
Hopkins.
Minnetonka, I think.
The Hopkins are the Royals.
Royals, yep. And then St. Louis Park is the Orioles.
So are they the Royals?
if it were me in charge, that's what they'd be. That's great. All right, second period action, 1-0. Grove leads.
I don't know what else it could be.
Face-off goes towards Faust. He'll chip it ahead towards Kaminsky. Kaminsky tried to go to Sowers, but too far. Sowers will pick it up in the slot. Shoot.
Whoa! Unassisted.
That might be the quickest in a period with 9
seconds. I believe that was totally unassisted, right?
Yes, it got picked off.
He's had a number of goals like that this year where he's able to pick them off.
I don't know how much I got because I was busy. Oh, I got quite a bit of it. So yeah, St. Louis Park fumbles it in the slot.
He fumbled it and bam, beat him glove side. Quick goal for Sowers, unassisted. Well, as I was just saying at the end of that period, it's a big goal.
I would agree. Face-off lays for St. Louis Park. They go D to D in their own zone, and they'll flipper one past Seppel. He'll have to retreat in his own zone and pick it up. It is an icing.
Letter of the law, man.
Now the St. Louis Park refs are upset about the linesman, and I'm surprised the referee isn't giving him a
The old frisky Friday night at the barn. Everybody's stressed from work. 2-0,
Osseo Maple Grove leads, and Sowers will take a draw. St. Louis Park's complaining about how close to the dot Sowers is, and the ref is going to kick them both out of the face-off circle. So here comes Kaminsky. We'll see if he does the same thing. Well, Kaminsky keeps his head back. He looks and wins it back towards Faust. Faust goes to Sowers, a one-timer. Save made by the goaltender, and it comes to Sowers again. Kaminsky tried to pull it to his forehand to shoot it, and it was knocked off his stick by St. Louis Park. This is Faust. Faust chips it ahead. That's offsides. They called it no, and now Kaminsky has it just inside the zone. Kaminsky backhand leaves it for Seppel, but too far in front of him. Seppel will have to retreat.
We gave it back to him.
Yep. Now it's St. Louis Park. They're going to be offsides by quite a ways that time. No question about that one. I don't think there's a question about this one.
No, I don't think so either.
We'll take it.
I am a little surprised I don't have Kaminsky take more faceoffs.
He does win.
He wins a high percentage of them. And I'm not saying he's got to play center.
Right.
But take the draw, especially when we're in the offensive zone. He wins such a high percentage.
Face-off goes to St. Louis Park. They fire it in deep. Bear will retreat behind his own net and pick up a puck that rings around. Bear off a shin pad up to Schneider. Schneider too quick to get rid of that one, and it gets past everybody, and now St. Louis Park has it far side corner. He'll chip it up to the point. Bounces over his stick, and Bergman will chase. Bergman pressures the defenseman, turns him back to the short side, and it comes out to Campa. No ice. Apparently, when the guy lifts your stick, you're supposed to... Bear just gives it away, and now it's St. Louis Park at the half wall. Now it's out to Bergman. Bergman has it in his feet. Now he chips it ahead, and he gets it out. This is Henry to pressure the defenseman. He turns him back again. Same move, same result, and he pushes it forward.
Whoa, that was a high hit. That's going to be a penalty all day long.
Yep,
that's a roughing. He launched himself into Bear.
So we'll go back on the power play here.
Or not, but he launched into him. A little surprised he didn't call head contact there.
So
did you get Johnny's helmet repaired? Leaf said it's kind of...
It's fine. I think the flap on the back that allows you to adjust it flipped open, and it kind of went like this, and then flipped close again. There's one little piece of plastic that's maybe not quite what it was when it was new.
Leaf was trying to tell me he's wore that helmet for 6 years. I'm like,
it's a men's medium.
I'm like, how big of a head did he have when he's a first-year squirt?
He's not that smart. All right, comes out to Wydra. It's Varian. I got to get that better. This is Varian, now down towards Bergman. Still in the power play here. Faust will pick it up at the half wall. A nice pass out to Henry in the middle. Henry will walk, shoot. Rebound comes towards Schneider, but he couldn't knock that down. Schneider will pick it up at the half wall. Slide it out to Henry. Henry D to D. This is Varian. Varian will shoot one off a blocker. And now to Bergman. Bergman up high to Varian. Varian will walk the blue line. Back down to Bergman at the half wall. Bergman turns it into the dot. He shoots. Nice save by the goalie again. Bergman grabs the puck and knocks it down to his stick. Now Schneider and Bergman have to battle with 2 St. Louis Park players behind the net. Gets out in the middle, and St. Louis Park will ice it. If it's not on net, we'll have a stoppage.
I know you don't want to have everybody below the goal line, but I always kind of figure the rule of thumb on power play is outnumber, right?
Yep.
When you're battling 2-on-2, you know you're not outnumbered up on the point if you drop down, right? Because it's still 2-on-2. You'd kind of like to see that other forward get in there.
Well, that forward was a defenseman in this case, was Faust, and maybe he hasn't had enough experience to know that that's the option. Face off for Sowards. He loses it to St. Louis Park, and they'll chip it up the half wall, but right out to Campa. But Sowards gets there first. Sowards now near side, walks down, slides it past Kaminsky. Schutz will pick it up behind. Schutz back deep behind the net to Kaminsky, up to Sowards. Sowards has it out to Campa. Campa back to Sowards. Sowards will look to lock it. Goes down to the side for Kaminsky. Kaminsky up to Schutz. Shot gets through. Nice save by the goalie and no goal.
You know what though?
What a great power play.
Yes, like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
I love that little bumper play. Wider's got such a heavy, hard shot. You get in any little radius of himself, he's going to get that thing off. That's going in most of the time.
That's a nice save by the goalie for sure. Sowards takes another draw with 39 to go, and he wins it back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky looks to Campa, back down to Sowards. Kaminsky will switch with him. Sowards has it high half wall, turns it back down. Down to Kaminsky now at the half wall. Out to Sowards. Sowards side of the net. Gets a shot through. Rebound. Nice rebound control by the goalie. He pushed it out to his wing, and now here's one-on-one against Campa. Campa with a good stick and body, and it comes to Kaminsky. He'll leave it in the corner. Wider will pick that up. Has some time. Wider up to Kaminsky. 12 to go in the penalty. This is Schutz. Schutz across the blue. He'll leave it for Kaminsky. Kaminsky stops. Gives it to Sowards. Sowards will walk it bottom of the circles, and look. Now behind the net. Sowards. Full strength now for St. Louis Park. Sowards will walk the top, and he leaves the zone. Going offsides.
That ref didn't have a straight angle, neither did I, but that sure didn't look like there was space between the puck. That was close.
It was out. But what's he doing with the puck at the blue line? Stick handling.
I know.
Like, there's no reason to be up here. Ice and
we need a tiebreaker. Kaminsky, was that out?
That was out.
All right. That was out. All right. I was wrong. I'm too much of a homer.
Bergman has the puck, and he drops it down deep. Bergman rings it around to the near side, and now it'll be St. Louis Park to try to get it past Seppelt. Seppelt can't hold the zone. St. Louis Park chips it ahead. Bear will retreat in his own zone and pick it up there. Bear in the corner. One forechecker on him. He stops and leaves it for himself. Now off the boards to Schneider. Schneider has some time. Schneider gets it not out, and now Bear will have to retreat again. Bear lost it there to St. Louis Park. He has to battle. He's got 2 guys on him. Gets it out to Schneider.
Good strength there by Bear to fight through that.
Schneider out to Bergman. Bergman across the red line. Now walks first time, had him beat, slid it right back into his skates. Now it's a race for Bear and Seppelt. Bear bumps. Shot gets through to Anderson. He makes the save, and he'll hold on.
By my track, first save of the period so far. The clock is running. Well,
10:21.
if it boils down the last 5 seconds and that whistle blows, that's on them. They've got the clock tonight.
When there's not a penalty on the board and we're up 2 goals, I don't mind the clock running.
It should be. It should be either 5:26 or 5:27.
Yep.
Maybe he said just don't run it for 5 seconds.
That's usually how they fix these things. Face-off lays at the dot. The clock does not start. Shot gets through to Anderson, and now comes to Chung. Chung flippers it out of the zone. The clock still has not started. Now it does. Now it's St. Louis Park in their own zone. They fired up. Nice tip out at the red line, and he gets it in over Varian, and Varian has to retreat to pick it up in his own zone. He rings it across the dasher, gets out to the point. Shot gets through, but goes wide. This is St. Louis Park behind the net. Good job of Varian to take that away, but he pushes it right to a defenseman. Anderson has to make another save. Tried to do a through the legs behind the back pass, and it gets out to Chung. Chung can't get it out of the zone, but it does finally get out. Now Faust in his own zone. Faust fires it up to Wider. Wider will chip it in deep. St. Louis Park goaltender will ring it around far side. Wing picks it up, tries to slide it to the middle. Too far for everybody, but somebody stopped for St. Louis Park and picked it up. Wider pushed it, or Varian to Wider, sorry. Wider will pick it up there. Wider battles with St. Louis Park in the corner. Still battling Chung and Wydra. Still, now Chung tried to walk it to the middle. He lost it. Wydra pushed it back in the corner. St. Louis Park will ring it up to the wing, and now out to the center, and here they come 2-on-2. Faust and Varian back. Faust will be on the puck. They'll make him chip it in deep. They'll go for a change. Faust will turn it near side. Faust, nice pass up to Schutz. Good stretch pass. Schutz in the zone. He's got Kaminsky. Shot!
Oh! Great pass by Faust!
Yep, that's what you do. When they make a line change, you make them pay for it if they do it at the wrong time.
But the beauty of that pass by Faust was the heat on it. I mean, he whistled that thing up. Schutz did a great job of catching it. He stayed hot. 4th goal in 2 games. Got that right up to him.
Moving forward when he picked it up. He wasn't standing still.
Yeah, that's nice.
Off the goalie's glove, off the post, and in the net. Omega leads 3-0, 9:04 to go, second period. Face-off lays for Bear. Bear chips it ahead to Kaminsky. Kaminsky can't handle it. And it comes to Sowards, who gets it in the zone. Back out to Kaminsky. He wasn't in the zone quite yet. So he goes D-to-D to Kampa. Kampa lost it in the middle. Now back out to Kaminsky. Kaminsky in his own zone. Sowards blows another tire. Those skates need to be sharpened before tomorrow. And now out to Schutz. He'll fire one in on the net. Pick his own rebound at the side of the net. Slide it up to Sowards. Shot off the goalie. And it does not go in the net. Sowards, good battle there, and he knocks it down to Kaminsky. Now Schutz and Kampa's going to walk the zone. Kaminsky drives the net nicely, draws a penalty. Kampa will leave it for Kaminsky.
Wonder why the whistle blew there.
Why the whistle? High stick on St. Louis Park. I have no idea why the whistle blew. We had full control of the puck. It was nowhere near, unless the net came off possibly, because he did bump the net there.
I think Coach would like to understand why the whistle blew. He's got to be careful here because, I mean,
Mike and Bobby can handle it.
Yeah. Part of this might be strategy. He's got some of the guys that have just been out there that he might want on this power play. Going up 4-0 halfway through the game would be a pretty big momentum swing. He got kicked out, huh?
Contact to the head, maybe, or I don't know.
I wonder what he got kicked out for. It was his penalty. Does he have 3 penalties already?
No, I don't think so. They only have 2, I think. He might have 2, but
no, we have 2 power plays already.
Oh, okay. Maybe then. I don't know. I'm not paying enough attention, I guess. Comes back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky at the top of the circle, leaves it for Sowards. Sowards will walk top of the circle, go back down to Kaminsky in the corner. Kaminsky looks, gives it to Sowards at the dot. Sowards tries to go in the middle to Wydra. Wydra fired a backhander wide. Schutz will pick it up, slide it to Kaminsky behind the net. This is Kaminsky. Kaminsky out to Kampa. Kampa will wind to fire. Shot got through, rebound lays loose. Nobody wants to get there. St. Louis Park gives it to Sowards. Sowards now down to Kaminsky. Kaminsky side of the net. Up to Kampa at the top. Kampa slides it down to Sowards. Shot and a goal.
Oh, nice
play. Kampa thought about shooting. Decided not to because there was a guy in front of him, and he was able to find Sowards on the dot and give it to him.
It really started with a nice pass by Kaminsky up top.
Yeah, stretch pad across the zone, right? Here's that replay. I don't know how much I got. Just the pass out to Kampa.
Yeah, just beat him. You know, that's how you do it, though. You get that goalie moving.
Yep.
The play started with Kaminsky making that pass up top, and right before Kampa had taken the shot from up top. So I think that goalie kind of keyed in on him. Kampa maybe saw that, slid it across. They're working it a lot better.
Yes. Bergman back to Faust. Faust up to Henry. Henry across the red line. Henry will walk it in, try to go to the middle. He shoots high and wide, and this will be Schneider, sorry. Schneider battles at the half wall now behind the net. Schneider up top. He gets it to Faust. Faust walks the blue line, shoots off a shin pad. And now it's a 2-on-2 coming back this way. Here comes St. Louis Park, full strength, and they're in the zone. Tried to push it towards the net, goes off a Seppelt, now Faust. Faust got the puck, then bumped the body, and the puck lays at the side of the net, near the far side for
pretty good.
Seppelt. Seppelt to Bergman in his feet, he chips it out to Henry. Henry and Schneider 2-on-2. Henry tries to slip through the middle, lost the puck, and he picks it back up. He shoots out to Schneider, puck goes up and over the net, comes to Bergman in the corner, he slides it out towards Faust. Faust fires one towards the net, knocked down by St. Louis Park. They'll flipper it out of the zone, bouncing puck gets past Faust. Seppelt will slide in and grab it top of his own circles, and look, he fires it up here near side. This is Henry, he couldn't handle that rolling puck, and now it's out to no ice. It must have hit Seppelt's stick. Faust will pick it up side of the net. Faust fires it up to another stretch pass right to Chung. Chung has a back checker on his back, and he gets taken off the puck. Fired up off the boards. Nice play there by the defenseman to catch up to Chung. Now out to Eisen. Eisen will fire that in deep. Faust has made 2 great passes.
We've been begging for puck movement for weeks. And now it's coming together. Yep. It's awesome to watch.
This is Varian. I can't get his name right. I'm going to fix that tonight.
Wider and Varian really cross you up.
Yep, they're both big. That's my only thing, I guess.
One's lefty, one's righty.
You think I noticed that? St. Louis Park off the glass out to Varian. Varian has to wait for Eisen to come back in. He'll chip it in through a body though. St. Louis Park has it in their own slot. Wider, good pressure there. Wider leaves it for Eisen, but Eisen was going to go to the corner and pick it up on the other side. And so St. Louis Park gets it out of the zone. Bear back, he's got Varian coming to help. Nice save by Anderson. He'll leave it for Varian behind the net. Varian will ring it around. Too strong for Chung, and now the defenseman for St. Louis Park keeps it in the zone. Bear chases. Bear has to battle behind. He needs some help. He needs a center to come help. Eisen's just waiting for something to happen. It comes out in the middle, now out to the point. Shot got into the slot. Good stick there by Eisen, though, and he takes that away. Tried to push it to Wydra. Wydra and Varian battle at the wall. Eisen steps across, gets knocked down, no penalty, and Wydra picks up the puck and gets it out. He's got Chung with him. Gets it on his backhand, shoves it in the zone. St. Louis Park first to it there. They'll walk it behind their own net. Sowards is in on for Eisen. Sowards battles in the corner. He's got Chung out front. Slides it towards him. Pouncing puck out front. Goaltender moves the puck. That's going to end up outside. Sowards,
so did you see the clip this week where a guy scored and he grabbed the goaltender's water bottle and drank out of it?
No, but that probably gets you a suspension.
Yeah. It definitely caused a problem, but that's what made me think of it because that water bottle popped off.
Yep.
What a gutsy move to try something like that.
It's just like when you take a slap shot from the blue paint when you're on a breakaway with an empty net.
Yeah, that Gopher lady did that. She got taken down after.
Little Dr. Dre on the radio there, and here we go. Schutz will chip it in, and it's offsides again. And we'll have a face-off at neutral here.
4:47 left here in the second. If you're catching the scoreboard at all, it is the second. They just haven't updated the scoreboard. Ryan probably has on his chart.
This is Kaminsky across the blue. He's onside, drives to the outside. Sowards gets taken out of the play, and now St. Louis Park tried to get it, but Kaminsky picks it back up. Slides it down to Sowards in the slot. He reaches for it. St. Louis Park goes behind their net, pushes it up to the top of the circles. Good job by Kaminsky, and now Sowards will chase again. Sowards with Schutz. He tried to throw it out towards Schutz, no hand pass. Sowards grabbed that and flung it behind him. St. Louis Park picks it up. Now Sowards again. Slides it to the middle. This is Kaminsky. Shot. Nice save by the goaltender. Nice blocker save there, and he gets it out towards Seppelt. Seppelt pushes it back in, and now it'll be Sowards behind the net. Schutz comes to help. Sowards and Schutz battle with now 2 St. Louis Park defenders, and it gets pushed around to the far side. Kaminsky stops him there. Sowards swings in to help again. Now Schutz and Sowards behind. It goes back in the corner. Kaminsky after it. Kaminsky tried to shovel it out to the point. St. Louis Park has it. They try to push it past Kampa. They do get it out of the zone, and he'll chip it back in. I don't know, there must have been some activity afterwards from the St. Louis Park player.
Slashed Kampa, I think. It always baffles me if a ref's willing to go yell at a player for something they did. Isn't the ref's command to put him in the box?
Right.
What's the point of yelling at him?
If it's a penalty, it's a penalty, right? You don't just go tell them that's going to be a penalty next time.
Right.
It's a penalty every time.
Kampa winces on the bench there. He took a big shot.
Face-off win. Bergman goes after it, and St. Louis Park is able to push it ahead out of the zone, and Schneider will pick it up, go back to Faust. Faust just inside his own zone up to Bergman. Bergman at the red line, bouncing puck. He can't corral it. Henry does, and he'll flipper it in. Bouncing puck on net. Goaltender makes a save. And now it'll be St. Louis Park at the half wall. They ferry it up to Henry in the slot. Henry walks to the middle, shoots. Nice save by the goalie again. He's made some really nice close shots. Made some nice saves on those close shots. And now it's St. Louis Park on Varian. He drives it wide. Good back check by Henry. Faust and Varian chip it away, and now it'll come out to Bergman, who gets it up and over the defender and out of the zone. Faust pressures at the red line, chips it forward but not in, and he battles there. Now comes to Varian. Varian chips it ahead again. Now back to Faust. Faust will turn here and look near side. decides not to, goes up the middle towards Henry, too far for him. Faust will get it again, and just outside his blue line, he'll flip it up off the glass. Bergman and Faust bump the same player there. Actually, Schneider and Faust. And now it's a 2-on-1 against Varian. Nice save by Anderson. It comes to Bergman at the half wall. Bergman and Varian battle with 3 St. Louis Park players. St. Louis Park comes away with it. Good stick by Faust. He takes that away. And he pressures. Now it comes to St. Louis Park just at the goal line. Now it's out in front. Couldn't get a stick on it. No penalty, and now it is. I was going to say, if he doesn't call that hook on Varian.
Yeah. Coach called that one, I think. The ref wasn't going to put his arm up. 34 had given Faust a Canadian hook right before it.
Yep.
That play went on, and then he got out front.
So with 2:25 to go in the second period, 4-0 lead for Osseo Maple Grove, and we go on the penalty kill.
First
This
penalty
is that
kill.
to kill. It'll be interesting to see how it works tonight.
Oh yeah, you said 4. Well, Johnny's out there, so 1D and 3 forwards.
Yep, 1D, 3 forwards, and it's a diamond. So it's a 1-2-1, I guess, is what they, depending on how you look at it. Icing out here at the point, makes him dump it in deep. Bear battles in front with a. They tried to wrap it around on Anderson. Wider got a handle on it, but he couldn't get it. Now he uses his skate to block that shot, and they'll ring it around near side to too far for the defender. And now Ison will chase. Ison to pressure the defender, and he'll make him go behind his own net, stop him there, and now battle in the corner with him. Makes him stop again. Delaying some time here. 1:32 to go in the penalty to Varian, and they chip it up at the blue line. It's in the zone. Bear on him. Stops at the high half wall, tries to come near side. D-to-D pass. Walks towards the net, shot off a body that was Chung, and now Bear battles in front. Bear got the first stick, and the puck lays loose behind the net. They have it at the side of the net, bottom of the circle. Bear pressures him there, gets it in his skates, can't find it. Now Chung battles, now Bear. Bear will flipper one right to the defenseman, though. He knocks that down, and it gets out of the zone. Now Ison, good battle, good pressure by Ison. He continues to battle, and now it's St. Louis Park at the red line. Cross the blue in on Bear. He walks outside. Now he slides it out front right to Wydra, and Wydra has it, but he can't get it out. Ison now past Chung, comes to Bear, shot gets through to Anderson, rebound goes wide. Now Bear has the puck at the side of the net. Now it's at the dot for St. Louis Park up to the point. He shoots, goes wide. Now it's St. Louis Park at the half wall. Chung bodies up and now comes out to the point, now to the half wall. Swing and a miss by Chung. Wydra gets a stick on that.
Now we're going back to the box.
Bear?
Yep.
So Bear got a penalty out front. St. Louis Park still has it. We got 18 to go in the penalty. Chung pushes it forward.
I'll tell you what, Chung is in his element on the penalty kill
yes.
out front because he can hack and whack. He was getting into it. 5-on-3 for 16 seconds.
So I didn't see the hold out front, but
I just saw the guy go down and the arm go up. I didn't see it that well either, but.
So 16 to go in that penalty to Varian, sorry. There, I did it again. Varian will probably switch for a forward because they've got 2 forwards and a D out there right now. So,
2D and a forward.
Oh, they do have 2D and a forward, you're right. Sowards takes the draw. 41 to go in the period. I'll try and fix that. Face-off lays for St. Louis Park. Shot goes off a skate, ends up at the side of the net. Nice save by Anderson, comes back out to the point. 7 to go in the penalty. Now they're going to go to the box. Kampa got taken out front, and they'll go to the box for 2. And so that'll be a very shortened 4-on-3.
Getting physical. Kind of started with that hit on Kampa in front of the net. The guy chopped him in the ribs after. You can see Kampa holding himself on the bench for a while.
Face-off will be in our offensive zone. 4 seconds, Varian gets out, and then we'll be 4-on-4. Nobody knows which dot they're on, but they're over there on the far side. Sowards lines up. Face-off win, back to Kampa. Kampa comes near side to Kaminsky. Now we're down to 4-on-4. And this is Seppelt's back on. Kaminsky leaves it for Seppelt. Seppelt will shoot. Rebound comes to St. Louis Park. Nice rebound control there by the goalie again. And he fires it out, and that should be an ice. No, didn't get to the goal line, so Kampa has to slide behind his own net. He leaves it there for Kaminsky. Kaminsky walks it around, has it in his own slot, drives around 2 guys, and now it's a 2-on-2.
Shoot it!
Shoot now. And that's the end of the period. So we'll start the third 4-on-4 with a 4-goal lead.
28-15 through 2 in shots.
Okay.
We had a good period there, 16-7 in shots. 3 second period goals. We got some replays to look at.
We do. You want to watch the
2
guys?
by Sowards and 1 by
We'll
Schutz.
watch the boys leave the ice first.
Yeah. Well, we do have time to kill.
Yes, we do.
I'm guessing that guy must have got 3 penalties.
I have no idea.
Or because they didn't, did they call head contact?
That could
so
be,
maybe
so it
he
could
had
be
1,
right,
and then he got the 10 and the 2.
Could be. I have no
But
idea.
wouldn't you have to have somebody serve the 10 if you got kicked
Yeah,
out?
I suppose. So
They
it was
didn't.
just 2. They had a guy serve the 2.
Yeah, but not the 10.
Right.
I wonder what happened there.
So here's that first goal. It was 17 seconds in and nobody started the clock, so you won't see that move.
Nice play again by Schneider there.
Yep.
Quick release. You know, I've said this before, and he almost had a second. When Henry scores, he usually scores more than 1. So I'm thinking third period, he's going to get another. This was just a nice play overall by Sowards, picking that pass off and quickly burying that shot. Didn't waste any time. Goaltender didn't have much of a chance. Wide open in the slot. And then the puck movement started. Starts with Faust, snapping that thing up, twisted those hips, right to Schutz, buried it right over that pad. We talked about that shot last night on the other side, underneath the blocker. This time he did it underneath the glove. And then low to high, back over to the side, boom. Beautiful setup on the power play. Power play's humming a little bit. They had some good chances, better than what we've seen. And I heard one of the parents say, starts with puck movement. I agree.
Yes.
I mean, we've been asking for that for a long time. And you look at the opportunities we're getting, and granted, not the same opponent as yesterday, but 27 shots through 2 periods, you'd take that all day long.
Yep.
Well, the ref still looks a little feisty, so we'll give him time to cool down too. We'll be back in about 10. Welcome back, folks. In a weird turn of events, the Zamboni was out of water, apparently.
Or something, and he didn't turn it on.
Yeah, maybe he got into the Friday Fun Day a little early, scraped the whole ice, but I don't know. I mean, we're in an area of the state that's very conservative. Maybe, you know, they're conservative on their water too. I've never seen that, Ryan.
Again, I've seen it, but only at Maple Grove West, where the ice is sometimes, my pond is better.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
So Kaminsky will take this opening draw in the third period. I don't have the clock ready. We'll do that. Face-off lays for Faust, and he fires it up to Kaminsky. Now to Schutz. We're 4-on-4 still for another minute before Bear gets out of the box. Schutz will pressure. Chipped ahead towards Seppel. Seppel holds the zone, and now Schutz will go after it. Defender for St. Louis Park picks it up and drives it behind the net. This is now it's Kaminsky. That was Schutz. Schutz fell down, got it back though. Schutz at the red line. Walks across the blue. 1-on-4. He just fires one in. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Schutz fires one back towards the net. Couldn't get through some bodies, and now he has it at the half wall down to Kaminsky. Kaminsky had it on up his body, and now it comes out to St. Louis Park. They're out of the zone. They push it ahead. In the middle, 2-on-3 now. Shot wide, and now it comes out to the blue line. Gets out of the zone. Schutz tried to push it ahead to Kaminsky. He gets it there. Kaminsky with one to beat. Kaminsky protects the puck. Nice job by the defender. He was able to keep Kaminsky into the goalie, and the goalie covered it up, and we'll have a face-off. 21 seconds to go in the penalty to Bear, 33 to go in the penalty to St. Louis Sparks, number 12. 14:02 to go in the game. 4-0 lead for Osseo Maple Grove.
We'll go to the power play here in 21 seconds for a whopping 12.
Wow. Wider will take a face-off with Chung. Varian and Kampa are on D. Back to Kampa. Kampa walks the line, shoots. Nice blocker save by the goalie. Comes to Wider. Wider has it. Back out to Kampa. Kampa again walks in, shoots again, goes just wide. Goalie reached for that one, didn't need to. Was going to go wide, and now it comes out to St. Louis Park, out to Kampa at neutral. Kampa leaves it for Varian. Varian up to Wider. Bears back on. Bears switches for Eisen, and we're full strength for 8 seconds, and then it'll be 5-on-5. Comes to Eisen. Eisen on his backhand. Walks it to his forehand. Rebounds. It's a goal! Finds the back of the net on a rebound from Eisen.
Kind of a weird decision by number 22. He went like behind the leg kick right to our guy. Hopefully we got that on camera. Puck gets dumped in, and watch. He kicked it with his back leg right to Eisen. Eisen shot saved, but goes to Wider for the goal. Great start.
5-0 now. 1 second left on that penalty, so that is officially a power play goal.
Power play goal.
And now it comes to Chung near side. St. Louis Park will chip it ahead. They get it to Faust. Faust over D to Seppelt. Seppelt near side now to Chung. A little bit too far behind Chung, so he couldn't corral it. And now Eisen will dump it in deep. Wider will chase. Defenseman drops behind the net and fires it up to his wing. Now out past Chung, but Chung actually got a stick on that, gets it to Wider. Wider walks to the top of the circles on his backhand. Lost the puck, and here comes St. Louis Park out of the zone. They're across the red. Dump it in deep. Goes off the corner. It goes to the far corner now for Seppelt. Seppelt chips it ahead. Good job to get it to Wider. Wider pushes it in the middle. Faust will pick it up. He's got Chung and Eisen with him. He's at the red line, now the blue. Crossing on sides, drives it wide, looks for Chung. Chung wasn't ready for that pass. Yeah, when Faust has the puck, you should always be ready for a pass. And now this is Schneider. Schneider tried to walk through three guys. Chung will pick this up at the blue line. Couldn't push it in. And now he'll go for a change. Schneider and Henry are on. Bergman steps on for Chung. This is Bear. Bear at the red line. Battles with the wing, and it comes to St. Louis Park. They'll push it ahead. Now Kampa will retreat in his own zone and look to make a pass. Walks around one. Kampa across the red line now. Walked around two. Now he's in, shoots. Goes wide. Rebound comes out front. St. Louis Park defenders first to it, and he drops it back behind the net. Now rings it around for his wing. Bear to try and hold. Bergman gets the puck. Push it up towards Bear. Now to Schneider. Bear goes down on the half wall, and St. Louis Park takes that away, and Bear's got to hustle to get back and play defense. Now to Schneider. Schneider held the zone, and he gets it down low in the corner. Fired it out in the middle. Nobody there for that pass, and Henry will chase. Henry almost picked that off. Bergman as well. and now St. Louis Park has it inside the zone on Bear. Good stick by Bear, he picks it up on the other side, steps around one, tried to get it out to Bergman. Bergman was leaving the zone, and now it'll come to Campa near side. Campa chips it ahead to Bergman. Bergman has it in his skates, fires it out in the middle to Henry. Too far behind him though, and he couldn't find it. Now St. Louis Park will dump it in. Goes off the back wall, out off the side of the net, and Bear will pick it up and drive it behind. Bear misfires on a pass. St. Louis Park picks it up. They fire it out in the slot. Nobody on the guy in the slot, but he couldn't find the handle, and now he gets it out to the D, and it comes top of the circles to the wing. Now back to the defenseman. Tries to shoot it in wide. Campa on it. Campa will ring it around. Henry will go after it. Out to Bergman. Bergman can't find the handle. Bear will step up. Bear bodies up, gets the puck, and now comes back behind the net. Bear will go chase after it. Bear picks it up in the corner and looks in the middle for Henry. Bouncing puck out to the defenseman. He's able to hold. It goes off Schutz. Schutz battles there. Good line change there. You can see a couple guys hesitate to jump on because the puck was right by the bench. And now that Schutz gets it in, no ice.
With this dry ice, it won't get there.
Out to Sowers at the side of the net. Sowers pulls to his forehand, couldn't get a shot off, and the puck sneaks in between Seppelt and Varian. And Seppelt picks it up at neutral. He'll fire it right back in. Good job of waiting long enough for everybody to get back on sides. This will be Sowers to pressure with Kaminsky. Kaminsky can't knock that down. Seppelt will try to chip it ahead, but here comes St. Louis Park. 2-on-1 against Varian. Varian gets a good stick on it. Gets fired out front though, and gets past everybody and comes to the blue line. It's out. It's not out of the zone. Now it is. Schutz tried to push it to Sowers. Now comes to Varian. Varian chips it to himself. Has it in the zone. Varian will shoot, shot high and wide, and it'll come out of the zone to Seppelt. Seppelt has Kaminsky over here near side, gives it to him. Kaminsky has it in his own zone. He'll walk to the middle, walked around one, gets bumped there, has it at the red line. He'll dump it in deep. Goes off the glass and in the zone, and now it's St. Louis Park behind their own net. D-to-D pass. He tried to push it up, nobody home, and Kaminsky has it at the blue line. He tried to get it down to Sowers. Good stick by the defender for St. Louis Park, and he knocks that away. Comes out to Schutz, now to Sowers. Sowers flippers one into a defender, but he gets it back. Shot up and over the net. Now it's Kaminsky. That was a rolling puck, so it kind of rode up on his stick funny. Now it'll be Schutz. Schutz at the end of a long shift here. He drives inside his own zone, and then he gets it to the blue line and out, but right to a St. Louis Park defender. Varian chips it ahead. Now Eisen gets it in deep, but right to a defender for St. Louis Park, and they control. Nice pass up to the wing, but couldn't get handled. Now Wider in the slot, shot off a stick, and it went up and over the net again. And Wider has it, gives it to Campa in the high slot. Campa fires, nice blocker saved by the goalie again. And now Wider in the corner. He rings it around. Campa will try to hold. Campa was able to hold, and he pushed it back down behind. Wider bumps the defender back there, and now St. Louis Park pushes it up towards Chung. Chung ahead to himself, can't quite find the handle. Eisen does, gives it to Chung. They battle there at the half wall, and now it's St. Louis Park with the puck. They get it up to the blue line and out of the zone. Chung will turn it right back in.
That was a big slash.
No penalty, and this is
another one.
Chung turns at the half wall. He's got Faust going to the net. Campa and Faust both went to the net, and then they both took different lanes, and the puck went right between them. St. Louis Park's offsides, and will face off at neutral.
That's a hefty slash on Chung. I mean, it wasn't like you couldn't hear it. I do like that, though, when they're giving all that room to our D, it's okay. They got to talk to each other. They can't
They
both
both
go.
can't go.
I
love that one.
I don't think Campa felt Faust coming from the bench.
That could be. I don't know. I didn't see the whole play, but I just noticed they both went, and then you got problems.
For the play before where Wider hit him, it was great.
Yep. Puck gets past Bear, goes in on Anderson. Bear will ring it around for Seppelt. Seppelt has to find it in the corner, and he gets bumped there. Henry comes in to help. Henry has the puck behind the net. He'll ring it around near side for Bergman. Bergman can't handle, comes out to the point. He gets a shot through to Anderson. Anderson lays the rebound in the corner. Bear's first to it. Bear off the wall towards Bergman, but there's three St. Louis Park guys here, and Bergman will have to try and battle it out. Henry slipped through his skates, now past Schneider. Schneider takes the body, shot through to Anderson. He makes the first save, covers up the rebound, and won't another draw in the D zone.
First two shots on goal for St. Louis Park in that sequence halfway through the third. Is it 6 in district play you got to be up by for running time? I thought it was 5.
It might be 6. I
Must
have no
be.
idea.
I mean, it's not running, so.
Right, well. Face off, win back to Seppelt. Seppelt will look near side, off the boards. Chung's here. He stops and grabs the puck. Chung now slides it to Eisen with some speed in the zone. Eisen, he'll shoot. Nice save by the goalie. He gloves that down. Kind of crossed the goalie out. He gloved it on the
I
other
love
side.
it though when you recognize the guy with speed.
Yep.
Right? I mean, that's where the puck should go.
Yep.
Eisen had all the speed coming from the defensive zone. They found him.
And Chung had to stop and grab the puck, so he had no speed.
It's the right way to play.
Eisen on the draw again. Wider and Chung with him. Bear and Seppelt stay. Back to Chung. Chung will give it to Bear. Bear will fire it in, up and over the net. The puck will lay in the corner. Wider first to it. Wider's going to get bumped there. He rings it around too strong for Eisen. Chung to it. Chung in the corner. Chips it around one defender. Gets taken out with a leg check. No penalty. And now it'll be St. Louis Park. They chip it up to the wall, and now out towards Seppelt. Seppelt gets a good stick on that, and Seppelt will drive across the red line. Seppelt slides it to Eisen, but a little bit too far in front of him, and now it'll come here near side for St. Louis Park. Now out in the middle. Bear chases after it. Bear will get it out to the blue line and out of the zone. Battle at neutral. Eisen. Now Chung. Chung across the blue. He'll just dump it in on net. Wider will chase after. Good hustle there by Wider. He'll ring it around. Chung was making a change, so no one over there. Eisen's going to go after it. St. Louis Park picks it up, pushes it up to the wing. He falls down, and Schutz picks up that pass at neutral. Schutz, 1-on-4. He fires it into a shin pad, and he'll pick it up in the corner and leave it for Kaminsky. Kaminsky will battle there. Now Sowards swings in to help. Kaminsky sidesteps, gives it to Sowards. Sowards pulled the chute and just couldn't find a lane to get it through. Kampa now. Kampa drops it down deep. This is Kaminsky to battle. Gets out past him, but comes to Varian. Varian will shoot. Varian, nice hard shot.
Quick release.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. He doesn't do much other than flick his wrist, and it's gone.
It's quick.
6:06 to go in the game. 5-0 lead for Osseo Maple Grove.
Puck movement continues. This is a sweet play by Sowards to come out of the corner with it. Just couldn't quite get it to go.
Face off to Kaminsky. Now Schutz. Schutz pushes the defender behind the net into the corner. They push it out. Kampa stops. Kampa has it at the blue line. He is able to hold the zone. He fires it in. Rebound comes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky at the side of the net, pushed it out front. Just couldn't get it to Sowards, and now here comes St. Louis Park. They push it ahead. Up to one-on-one with Kampa. Nice stick by Kampa to knock that down. And now it's Varian and Kampa in the corner. Sowards goes down out front. No penalty. Shot gets through to Anderson. Save. Now the rebound comes to Varian. Varian will push it up to Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got a race. He's got somebody in the middle.
Oh, great pass.
Schutz pulls the shoot off the post. No
What?
goal.
Didn't that go off the middle post? I thought it went off the middle.
I don't know.
That had it gone in. It went off the padded pipe in the middle.
I don't think I'll get a replay. I'll push the button, but it was definitely close to being in. Slide out front. No.
It's his birthday week. Give him a present for God's sake.
Well, he's already got 4 presents.
Well, he wanted 5. It was in. It was a great pass, too.
It was a sweet
That would have been another assist for Kaminsky.
Sowards flips one in the zone. Goaltender will play it. He'll cover it up.
Let's see if you got that thing.
We'll see if we did. I don't know what I got here.
Great pass by Kaminsky coming across. Oh, I think it did hit the pipe.
It hit the
right
pipe, I think.
Which pipe?
I think it hit the right pipe.
Near side post.
God,
I thought it went off the middle. Yeah,
pipe.
that's what I thought too. No, I think it hit the right pipe.
No way! That was the second.
No, it's hard. We need to get it on full screen later.
Yep. This is Faust to Bear. Bear will shoot. I'll get you a picture. This is out to Bear again from Henry. Bear will chip it off the wall, down to Henry, bounces over his stick. Now Bergman and Henry have it behind the net. Bergman has it. Bergman looks to Bear in the middle. Bear knocks that down, gets a shot, gets knocked down by a defender, comes to Henry. Henry lays it back behind the back for Bergman. Bergman now in the corner, he'll wheel out. Bergman will go far side to Faust. Faust will wind to fire, goes off a shin pad, and comes near side. This is Henry and Bergman, now Bear. Bear tried to walk it to the middle. Nobody there to give it to, and now it'll come out to Faust at neutral. He'll turn right around at the red line and drive it in. He flippers one in, and now it's on net and goes wide, and now it's Henry and Bergman. Henry gives it to Bergman. Bergman in the corner, has 2 guys on him, walks around both of them and slides it behind the net, but Henry couldn't reach it. Now to
nice
Schneider.
play.
Schneider picked that pass off in the middle. Bergman goes down into the net. Penalty.
Well, Bergman
penalty.
didn't go down. Bergman got
Yeah.
forced to the ice by number 10 from behind.
Delayed
Dangerous
penalty
play there.
on St. Louis Park.
So one of the parents brought up a good point. You don't hear the pipe.
It dinged a little bit.
I didn't hear it. I didn't think. Ryan, I really want to bring the Loud Cup today. I was this
Please
close.
don't. Please don't.
I'm bringing it one of the games.
Make sure it's one that I'm not here for.
Faust's going to take this draw.
I'll try to find that face-off. So power play here for Osseo Maple Grove. Faust on the draw. He kicks it back to Schneider. A little bit too hard, but Schneider's able to pick it up. He leaves it for Bergman. Bergman out to Varian, back to Bergman. Bergman now walk top of the circles, go far side or near side to Henry. Henry pushed it in the middle to Faust. Good stick by St. Louis Park, takes that away. This is Bergman now. Bergman, D to Henry. Henry down low to Schneider. Schneider walks to the middle, slides it out to Faust, now to Henry. Henry shot, got knocked down
That
by
goaltender couldn't see it. He was looking.
Henry now at the top half wall. Leaves it for Schneider down in the corner. Schneider out high. He tried to go to Faust again. He couldn't get it to him. Varian over
puck movement again.
1-4 checker on him. 3:15 to go. No ice. Comes out to Henry. Henry has it. If they would have put water on the ice, that would have been an icing. This is Faust now. Nice play by Faust. He shoots. Nice save by the goalie. And now it's Schneider in the corner. He battles there. Still in the power play for 1:05. 3 minutes to go in the game. This is Henry. Henry couldn't find the handle there and comes out to St. Louis Park. Now it's a 2-on-1 against Seppelt. Now Henry, good job, good back check to pick up the guy without the puck by Henry. Didn't just puck watch, he got in the way and was able to get it up to Schneider now. Schneider has Faust. Faust chips it ahead. Faust with a breakaway opportunity. One defender on him, he gets pulled down. No penalty. And now it's Schneider. Schneider's going to get a penalty for that. So the guy did the exact same thing to Faust on a breakaway. They didn't call it, and they called Schneider because he kind of wrapped his arm around the guy.
Ref wants to take control of the game a little bit, maybe. Disagree with the call if you're not going to call the first one, like you said.
Right, especially wide open, like had the puck. So we'll be 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. Number 10 for St. Louis Park will get out of the box, and then they'll have the rest of the period they'll be on the power play unless they score, or somebody else takes a penalty.
All right, here we go.
Face-off win for St. Louis Park, out to the point, out onto the half wall, back to the middle defenseman. Icing pressures there, they get it out to the half wall. Good stick by Seppelt, he takes that pass away. Chung tries to race to it, now Bear bodies up, Chung picks up the puck, good play. Out here, this is 4-on-4 for another 11 seconds. Ison has it, drives it in deep, and now he pressures the defenseman. Defenseman walks away from Ison, still has the puck. Chung pushes him to the wall, but he can't take the puck away. St. Louis Park goes on the power play. Bears back, he pushes him wide. Pass gets out front, lays in the slot, got pushed to another guy in the slot. Anderson makes that save and Bear's on it. Bear off the wall, up to the defenseman, bounces over his stick, and it's out of the zone. 1:15 to go in the penalty, 1:40 to go in the game, and St. Louis Park has it across the red line. They walk it in offsides by quite a ways, and we'll get a whistle with 1:07 to go in the penalty, 1:32 to go in the game.
Well, more action right away tomorrow. Mounds View back at Ritter Arena at 11:30, I think.
Sounds right.
I was telling Leaf, if we get down there early enough, we might catch some pregame skates for either the Gophers or Notre Dame.
Could be. This is Seppelt now. Seppelt in the zone. On the penalty kill, gets it up to Wider at the half wall. Wider tries to pull it through the skates.
So we have 3 forwards and a D again with the diamond.
This is Bergman, nice attempt to get it up to Wider, but he couldn't get it through the skates of the defender. And now they have it. They give it up to the point. They walk. Nice block shot by Wider. He chips it up and off the boards. And now it's Henry. Henry with an opportunity, just couldn't.
Oh!
St. Louis Park player fired it right at his coach.
Oh my goodness. Like I said last night, good way to lose ice time. He almost got him, and that was humming. 1:01 left here in the third. 36 seconds left on the penalty kill, but we'll have an offensive zone draw here.
So penalty kill, it'll be Chung and Sowards, Kaminsky and Kampa. St. Louis Park has the puck. St. Louis Park tries to pass it up the middle. They connect on Kampa 1-on-1. Kampa drives him to the outside, makes him stop at the half wall, and he'll set up there. Shot pass gets through to the middle, and it gets in the back of the net. Kaminsky had his guy tied up, but he got out muscled.
I think he actually batted it out of the air. I don't know if you got the replay. That shot came across, rebound went up, and I'm pretty certain 34 batted it out of the air. Yeah, it looked like he whacked it.
So unfortunate there. We
Tough quick minus for the group.
no minus because there is a penalty kill.
You're right.
So comes out just a loss of a shutout there for Anderson.
Which stinks.
No ice, and Anderson's still got his arm up. Faust picks up the puck and fires it around. This is Faust now. Faust tries to flipper it out of the zone, gets it up towards the blue line, and it bounces out. Wider grabs it there. Wider just on the other side of the red line, gets it in, tries to go to the middle, too far behind Ison. Here comes St. Louis Park. They get it to Varian. Varian chips it out of the zone. They get it to Widra. Widra to Ison. Ison can't get it across the red line. Now it bounces to Ison. He'll dump it in deep. 10 seconds to go in the game. St. Louis Park has it. They fired up past everybody, and that'll be an icing. And with 1.1 second left.
They left a solid second.
Yep. The ref was telling them to just let it go.
Well, 11-5 in shots in the third. 3-period total, 10, 20, 30, 4, 35, 40 for Osseo Maple Grove. And 20 for St. Louis Park.
Do you remember when that shot was? Well, I'll look when we get off here. We can talk about the actual game. But
well, second period was our period with 3 goals.
Yeah.
2 from Sowards. Third period, we got just the 1 from Widra. But, outside of the power play goal against, there was really no question which way the game was going to go.
For sure.
Which was surprising because when we played them in the first game back in November, it felt tight.
Yep.
Then we kind of beat them pretty good against, Nedina.
Yep.
I was like, maybe that was and I remember saying to you, their record seems wrong almost because they have some good players.
Yep.
But there's just something systematically where they get loose and, especially what we saw with Faust on the stretch passes, they were not prepared for that.
For sure.
But power play looked better. The diamond
2
penalty
or 3
kill is
power play
interesting. See how it would perform against.
We need the forwards need more work in front to not just put a stick on a guy, but actually get a body on a guy and move him.
Chung was pretty physical in front.
Yep.
And like I said, that's his realm. He likes the stick work. Surgical with that thing, really. Well, Mountains View tomorrow. I haven't really looked ahead too much.
We played them early in the Hopkins tournament, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We did beat them, but I don't remember what the score was. I don't remember. I haven't looked. They did lose a couple kids right before that tournament to the high school teams in that area.
I think I told you last year they lost 10.
Yeah.
10. Okay, we played Mounds View on November 29th. My parents' anniversary, I think? Yes, I think so. 6-0 was the score. Yeah. Mounds View has not had a banner year so far. 7-25-5. Recently lost to White Bear 4-0, Stillwater 6-2. Cheskachan, though, 3-2. Monticello 4-1, Coon Rapids 3-1, Hopkins 4-1, beat Forest Lake 6-0, and Woodbury took it to them 7-2, and West St. Paul 5-1. So on kind of a tough stretch, they're 1-8 in their last 9 games with 2 ties before that. So hopefully the boys come out and play. It'll be 3rd game in 3 days. And then I think you said it's Orono on Sunday?
Orono Sunday.
We think it was the far post. We all thought it was the center post when we watched the replay. Looks like it was far post on this side.
So Andy's talking to the coaches about that goal, no goal. I'll pull it up here on my phone and see if we can figure it out.
Can we watch the replay one time?
We can't zoom in on it, but we can watch it.
We can watch it one more time.
Right there. I think, no, this might be the St. Louis Park goal.
Yep, that is.
So we'll look at this one.
All right, so let's look one more time. I'll get close here.
Hang on. It's not going to let me play it until it ends. So here we go.
Okay.
It's so hard to tell, but I think it's post. I think there's just enough of a deadened ting there to when I watched it live. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that's what threw everybody off. I don't remember hearing it, but
what did that say? 5:20 20 to go in the game. So I'll go find it and we'll take a look. So
All right, well, we'll see you in
plenty of post-game recap here. We'll let you go. And,
yeah, we'll be
nobody's
back in
listening
like
anyways.
14 hours, so we'll see you then.
All right, later.